So today I would like to talk about some of the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance fan hack games that they have out there. So um, I have been showing some computer versions. Usually they have an emulator that allow you to play online or download the game and then um, play them. But in some instances, the fan hacks have been downloaded onto a cartridge so that you can play for Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. And some of the games I actually have, I've posted a couple of videos about playing the computer version, and that's one of the reasons I have so many different Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance games. Is just because I've tried a handful of games on the computer and found I liked them, so I figured I'd get a few for if I'm traveling or if I don't feel like getting on the computer just to play for 20 minutes or something. And some of the cartridges I've noticed there's a little variation in the what the cartridges will look like. So I might have gone one version and then I've seen two or three other slight variations, whether the color of the cartridge is different or the label just it might be a slightly different version of the same game, or they've just put on a slightly different looking cartridge. But this particular game right here is Pokemon Ash Gray, so it's supposed to somewhat follow Ash's adventure through some of the Pokemon AMA or Pokemon Magma story. So it's a little bit different than your generic Gen 1 Blue Red. It's not. There's a little bit more to it and slightly different map. Another one is Pokemon Orange. This one is actually the one that I was talking about when I was playing a couple of the videos for the computer for Pokemon Orange. This one actually says Orange on the cartridge, but when you actually play the game, when you enter into the Game Boy Color, it actually says Pokemon Orange OIS or something, for Orange Islands, I'm guessing. So some of the other Game Boy Advance games I have, Pokemon Ultraviolet version, which I might have played a couple of times on this channel. I don't really remember how many different games I played. I got Pokemon Brutal version. I don't really remember what that one's like. it might have been one of the couple of games that didn't have a save battery in it, because a couple of the cartridges I play, and then the next time I went to play, the save file wasn't there. This one's Pokemon Rocket Strike, which I know I've played a couple of times and uploaded some videos. So obviously Rocket's in the name, so you play as a Team Rocket member, so that's kind of interesting. Not always having to be the good guy, having the opportunity to play from, a different variation, something just, it feels different, so it's interesting just because it's different. Another one that's different, Pokemon Snakewood. Some people might like it, some others might not. Some of the Pokemon trainers I've run into, the very small amount of times I've tried playing it, were zombies. Obviously, zombie movies and zombie shows are popular, so someone figured they could capitalize on that and try to spin off a Pokemon game with zombies in it, and that's how they did, is trainers that are zombies, but when you defeat them, the zombie trainers turn into ash or whatever, and just ash as in like dust, and they just disappear. Not ash as in the character Ash, but they're just going into dust and then disappear. Another one that I've done a few videos on, and this one's another Game Boy Advance one, Pokemon Cloud White version. There's, I think, a couple of different Cloud Whites. They might have like Cloud White 1, Cloud White 2, Cloud White 3 maybe. The thing that's interesting about it is the one that I played looks like a Pokemon Blue or Red, but then you end up being able to catch Pokemon from generations, like up to 4 or 5 or whatever, one of the later generations, even though the map itself is a Gen 1. There's more Pokemon available to you. So you get a little bit more variety at the start, and then as you move through, and you're catching different Pokemon. Some of the Game Boy Color games I got, one of them is Pokemon Prism. I think I only put one video of me playing that, because initially when I tried it, I wasn't sure what I was doing, or maybe when I was playing the computer version, I think I was having trouble, was getting into too many battles and might have offended a guy, so I don't think I continued playing the computer version. Unfortunately, my Game Boy Color version didn't have a working save battery, so the couple of times I tried playing it, it just keeps resetting, which is obviously discouraging. I'm sure that There are some with working save batteries or actually have the save batteries, but I just got bad luck on that one. Um, One that I really haven't played on the computer, but I have for Game Boy Color is Pokemon Great version. They might have a computer version, and I just haven't searched it out. Um, Pokemon Green is one of the originals that um, it was blue and red in America, and in Japan, one of those was replaced with um, leaf green and or just not leaf green, but just Pokemon Green instead. It's the um, Gen 1 um, Pokemon was 150, Pokemon 151 if you count Mew. Um, it's what really started the Pokemon craze, blue, red, green. Green was obviously supposed to be Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. Blue was Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Red was Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Obviously, all three versions, you had the choice of all three of the first stage starters, but each one had um, one that was depicted on the um, case, the cartridge. So Venusaur was green because he was the grass Pokemon, and that was the color of the Pokemon. So another Game Boy Color game I saw out there, I'm pretty sure they have the computer version somewhere, Pokemon Pink. It's supposed to be cute, and the stars are supposed to be cute and cuddly to try to appeal to girls, I'm guessing. Um, I want to say it had a Gen 1 map and just, changed the starters. I wasn't too thrilled with the starter choices, but once you can actually start catching some Pokemon, it was okay. But there were other games fan hacks I was more interested in. Another one, Pokemon Blue Kazi version, and it has the picture of Squirtle on it. So going back to the different starters being the color of the Pokemon and the color of the cartridge. Then there was Pokemon Red version, full color edition. I haven't gone very far in that. Maybe to Pure City or where Brock is, give or take. Feels just like the blue red Gen 1 games, except for the picture on the cartridge is a little bit different, and it says full color, so maybe there's more color to it than um, when the original blue and red came out, because um, obviously um, Game Boy Color and the original Game Boy, um, it's very pixelated compared to like Xbox One or PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So the graphics weren't always the same as the newer gen consoles. So the now color just might not appear as much on them, especially where it's a handheld device. It's a very small screen in comparison to the consoles that you can play on the TV. Another game I got for Game Boy Color, Pokemon Periwinkle. I'm not really familiar with all of the Pokemon up through generation 7 or 8 or whatever we are on now. So Periwinkle, which ends up being your starter, is not a Pokemon I'm familiar with. I want to say it's rock ice or something that's just slightly different than what I'm used to. But as far as the game itself, it almost has that Pokemon Yellow feel where you're late getting to the professors, so the 3 starters have already been chosen. You actually have to go out into the grassy area to have the professor bring you back to his lab, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm out of Pokemon, but this Pokemon I just caught, here you go." Like, it's supposed to be a consolation prize almost. But I mean, in Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, in Pokemon Blue or Red, you were able to catch Pikachu as a normal Pokemon. And I think in Pokemon Yellow, you were able to catch Pikachu too. So I don't remember if there was anything special about the starter Pikachu other than the fact he followed you around. But in Pokemon Periwinkle, um, Periwinkle or whatever the star's name is, ends up doing the same thing. He ends up following you around. And then the last one I end up having for Game Boy Color is Pokemon Gold Unova, and it has a picture of Meryl, which is a water Pokemon, on it. I don't. It's been a couple of weeks or a month or so since I played that, so I don't remember what the starter choices were, or if it followed any generations map or anything like that. But you know, check back every so often, and I might do more videos on some of the fan hacks I have for Game Boy Color Advance, and obviously I'll do more of the walkthroughs for the computer games because that's easier to record for the computer than it is trying to record me playing on a, old system like Game Boy Color or Game Game Boy Advance. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know what you thought of the different um, games, or if there was anything else you'd like to know more about, and just subscribe to keep seeing more videos like this. Have a good day.